Good afternoon. My name is Sam Vranjes, and along with my wife Lori and our two daughters Allie and Mia, we've been parishioners at St. Francis for almost 12 years now. And Allie and Mia also attend school here at St. Francis. And I must admit that when I was first asked if I'd like to speak here today, my initial reaction was, me? And not in the sense of that I don't do anything or we don't do anything in regards to stewardship, but really more so the fact that there are others out there who do far more than I do. But upon reflecting and thinking about it, it was more the realization of that this is what the true theme and mission of what stewardship is. So today I'd just like to take a little bit of time to talk about stewardship, what it means to myself and my family, how it's impacted us, both going back a few years to now, and also going forward. So stewardship. We've heard quite a bit about stewardship, right, over the last few years. Time, talent, and treasure. And for good reason. It's really important. It means different things to all of us, especially at different times and points in our life. And I think an important message that, as we were talking, to convey is that we're all stewards, right? We're all here today. We're all here at Mass today. We are all giving of our time. We're participating, maybe giving to the collections. So we're all being stewards. And I think the message that can get lost sometimes in this is that it's not asking us necessarily to be stewards, but how can we become better stewards? And that's a theme and message I think that's really been important to myself and my family. And as we were talking, I think one of the things we came to realize is that the little things add up to the big things, right? It wasn't like we woke up one morning and said, hey, you know what? Let's get one of those stewardship renewal booklets and let's check off like 6 or 7 boxes today. It's just not something that we did. Some of you out there may do it, and that's great, but it certainly wasn't us. But as we look, it was a gradual progression, whether it was myself becoming an usher, Lori helping out at the school with the school board or with kids at the school, for Allie becoming an altar server, Mia helping out with the food pantry by doing some lemonade stands and such. It was things that you look back on that came gradually over time. And I think that's something that's important for us, I know for myself, to think about. Stewardship is meant to be positive, not to be stressful or overwhelming. And I think if you can break it down kind of in some bite-sized chunks, it definitely helps. And also the other thing to convey is that as you get these booklets and are looking at them, being a good steward isn't just confined to what you see in this booklet. As you look through there, these are things that are out there that we can all maybe look into and it might apply to us at this point in our life. But stewardship and being a good steward or a better steward doesn't just revolve around this parish or this church. It's extending it elsewhere. So I think even things that we take for granted, myself included, it's like taking the extra time to make a phone call to talk to my mom or my sister or other family members and friends. Maybe attending a soup supper during Lent or coffee and donuts after Mass. Those are all things we can do to make us better stewards going forward. And that, I think, is a message that I know has helped us and our family in regards to stewardship. So with that said, I would like to thank everyone. Thank Father Bob and Father Don for asking me to speak here today. And I hope everyone has a great day.